doing live streams with having other musicians and bands come and join me is because I want to bring awareness to everybody. So the fact that Hi-Fi Stacy from Italy is on the live stream with me today, maybe there's people in Brazil or the UK or Albania or the US that maybe never heard of Hi-Fi Stacy, which is okay. There's, what, 8 billion people in the world? How are you supposed to know everybody? So if you find out about Hi-Fi Stacy from watching this, and you go and you check out their music video, he had your T-shirt on, I noticed. If you go on and watch their music video or listen to their music, then boom, you discovered a new band that you might actually like. And if you do like it, share it with your friends or get their merchandise to help support them, so we can help support live music, rock and roll, metal, symphony, orchestra, death metal, whatever it may be. It's all music, it's all art, and that's what it is. So so I don't keep talking and ranting and raving. Tell us a little bit how you guys made this music video. Where did you do it? How long did it take? We want all the details.
Okay, so we shot this video clip with the same video maker as in Shame, in You Give Me Shame, which is the previous single of our band. So we collaborated with this video maker, which is called Luca, for a long time. And we shot it in his studio, which is here in Italy, near our houses. And we chose the red lights because, you know, the song is called Bloody Games. So we wanted something to remind a little bit of blood and stuff. So then we have this story of this guy and those guys like making fun of him because the song is about being an outsider when where nobody understands you. I wrote the lyrics really about myself when I found myself in a new workplace with people with very different mindset. So I really felt like an outsider there, that nobody could understand me. So that's why I wrote those lyrics, and we wanted to share a story also in the video clip. So we decided to include these fragments of a story of this guy. Yeah, you know, as you can see, there are those two guys that make fun of him. And then he kind of takes his revenge. And that's what I made, So
well, that's awesome that we get to hear directly from you about this. So, you know, when we do watch the full video, we can remember what you were saying about what the song is about and what the video is about.
Yeah,
that pizza is making me hungry. There's a pizza in the video.
No, it was a terrible pizza from a supermarket nearby. It was it's a frozen pizza.
Okay.
So it wasn't even cooked. So it was terrible.
Well, speaking of pizza, I guess.
I'd like to thank Christian for, you know, doing this video clip with us and having the pizza on his face.
Oh, thank you, Christian. That's very nice.
Terrible. It smelled terrible.
It's funny because I've been to Italy a few times, and I have to say, they have amazing pizza. So a frozen pizza from the store, you're right, it's probably not that good.
But here in Italy, yes, we have amazing pizzas, but not the frozen ones you find in the supermarkets.
No, and I'm just looking at some of the chats. Thank you for the pizza farm, Tomio. You know, people are putting healthy farms in the comments, and also Atomic Annie. They said they love Hi-Fi Stacy. We all love Hi-Fi Stacy. That's why we're here. So tell us, of course, tell us a little bit more of what's been going on. So the last time we talked, of course, you made this new music video. But have you played any shows between the summertime and now? that I, yeah.
Yes. We played just one gig in September, and like between one lockdown and the other one, we were able to play a show, and it was amazing because it was in a small venue near our city. So it was very, how can I say, with our friends and people nearby. So it was like saying, hello, we're back. But we didn't really expect that then another lockdown was coming. So we were very positive and we had a lot of fun because we were waiting for playing live a lot. We've been waiting for it for months. So we were very happy. We had such a great night. And we had also a fan from the UK that took a plane to come to see us. So it was so cool.
Okay, and
yeah.
I see my mom planted a healthy shoe and smiley face farm. By the way, my mom, she's 100% Italian, so that's nice that my mom's
really
visiting.
Ciao.
And also we have somebody here from Bulgaria checking out the stream. They said in Italy you have pizza. In Bulgaria we have rakia, whatever that might be. Yeah, that's what they said. It's like I guess a pizza type of thing in Bulgaria. So
okay.
I want to talk about the guys in your band, but first I want to tease you a little bit because I brought you on to tease you a little bit. So you're probably wondering what it is. But hey, I went onto your Instagram page and I saw this, and it's a picture of you with this haircut. I think you look super punk rock. What's up with this? How long ago did you have this haircut style?
Oh my goodness. Okay. I love this haircut so much. And I'd like to, have it back maybe one day. But I was a student at the time, so I could, hazard a little more with my look and with my hair. I didn't have to go to the office and stuff. So I could try different looks and hairstyles, and so that's why I tried this. And I will say hi to my hairdresser, which is called Marzia, and it was inspired by John Jett a little bit and Nicky Six, the Motley Crue. So
well, I think you look really good in that haircut. Of course, I really like your haircut now. But that looks like a fun look for you, and I just wanted to pull that up because I saw it and I was like, "Ooh, I'm going to embarrass her with this." So, but
no, I posted it, so it's not embarrassing. I loved it so much.
Okay.
Maybe one day I will do it again.
You should. So let's talk about the guys, because we have the gal, the lead singer in the band. But let's talk about the fellas in your band, because I brought up some pictures and here, I love to give everybody a part of the spotlight too, because as you know, a rock and roll band or a metal band or a band, everybody, when you're playing live, everybody is just as important as anybody else. The lead singer, the bass player, the drummer, we're all important, in my opinion, and I'm sure you agree. So let's talk about, let's go through some of the guys in your band. We have this gentleman here. Well, let's see.
Yes.
He looks like the drummer. So what's his name?
His name is Matt. And,
hey, that's my name.
Yes. So he's, I would say he's like the backbone of the band. He's very, very important for us because he books gigs. He plans the tours when we go abroad. He is very, very creative. So he writes a lot. He helps me out also with the lyrics and with the vocals sometimes if I need to. Okay. So he's very important for us. He also entertains a lot while he's playing. He does a lot of tricks with his sticks and stuff. So he's very important, really. I would say that.
That's
Fundamental.
what she said. Hey, you know, Bulgaria is in the house saying, when is Hi-Fi Stacy coming to Bulgaria? That's pretty cool. You guys got fans
Maybe
in Bulgaria.
one day. We hope to. When we will be able to tour again, we will try to tour the whole European area for sure.
So who is this guy here?
This guy was our guitarist.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, because now we have another guitarist, a new one. We shot the video clip with him, so yeah.
All right, well,
he's
I apologize because I just pulled it off of your Instagram page, so I didn't know.
Don't worry, we don't have, with all this, the lockdown stuff, we couldn't really shot, you know, do a photo shoot with the new guy. He did the video clip with us. So
right,
that's why.
The bass player, he's the bass player, right?
Oh, yeah, yes. He's still with us, luckily. Yeah, his name is Jack. We call him Jack, but he is called Giacomo. His real name is Giacomo.
Giacomo.
Jack
That's
is
such
more
an
international. Yes, he's from Sicily, so south of Italy. Yeah,
that's where my my mother's side, her family is from Sicily.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have to talk to Giacomo because I've never been to Sicily and I would love to go to Sicily. So I'll have to talk to Giacomo.
He lives in Padua with us, but he goes to Sicily like many times per year. So he comes back there because, you know, he has his family, relatives. So yeah, he comes back there often.
Hey, see, this is good to know. And I love talking to all of you guys and gals in Italy. You know, there's another band that I'm doing a collaboration with, Alice Zombie. You know Alice Zombie. You've heard of her, right? Yeah. We follow
each other. We followed each other after your live stream.
Aww.
So yeah, right now we are followers.
Okay, because she's actually going to be. Well, she actually already did. She did a bass track for me on one of my songs. So I'm looking forward to releasing that. And I do want to do something with you as well. So, of course, if you want, yeah. And that's the other thing, because you and I and whoever else does these live streams, when you talk to new interesting people, you can always, you know, reach out and say, hey, would you like to try to do something? And working together, I think, is very important for all of us musicians, especially worldwide. It's cool to work with. For me, you know, working with somebody from Italy is like super cool because I'm just this little old boy from the US, and now I get to talk to all these people in Europe and in Finland, and it's so cool to meet so many talented people from around the world. So I'm super stoked. So now what's up with you and the color red?
Yeah, it was during the shooting of the video clip. So Giacomo took some pictures of me and I liked it, so I was screaming and I liked it, so that's why I posted it.
Yes. And this is from your other music video. I just took a snapshot of it because you guys have a couple videos. So of course, like we said, you know, go and check out Hi-Fi Stacy. I don't remember if I asked you this before, but how did you come up with it's such a cool name for a band, but I think you told me, but for everybody that's watching now, because I have a lot more new audience, maybe you can tell us again how you came up with the name.
Well, our name has no specific meaning, actually, but we just saw a picture of a girl from the 80s, I think it was, with a girl holding the hi-fi stereo on her shoulder. Yeah. And we were like, okay, this could be like our new name. And we said, okay, hi-fi. And then what's a cool name for a female front woman? We could call it Stacy, and that's where it came from. So really special or with special meanings, but just because we liked how it sounded and the message it conveys, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So other than that, I mean, how are things? I mean, like you said, it's always interesting to hear people's different perspectives around the world. Because here in Finland, there's concerts going on. People are performing live concerts. Some of them are limited to how many people can go to the show, and some of them aren't. But there still is shows, which is pretty unbelievable. What's it like in Italy right now as far as shows go?
No, no gigs, no shows right now, even for small underground bands, because all the bars and restaurants must close at 6 p.m.
Okay.
So no shows at all.
That's wow, because if you can imagine, a bar or a restaurant typically doesn't even open until 4 or 5 p.m. and then now they have to close at 6.
Like lunches, breakfasts, maybe if they can, or they have the stuff they need, but they're very
How is that affecting?
Sorry for them, really.
How does that affect? I mean, you guys specifically, like a band like Hi-Fi Stacy. I mean, how has this been affecting you guys? Of course, you did the music video, so I guess you guys are just taking it and then just figuring out other ways of what you can do, right? You're not letting this get to you, or are you?
Yes. Well, we've always been I would say a live band, because we played a lot of shows. We played everywhere, and we used to play every week. So it's really difficult for us to reinvent ourselves a little, because as I told you before, we are not very skilled with social medias and stuff. We don't use them that much. So it's difficult to promote ourselves. We used to promote ourselves with live music. Without it, it's very difficult, really. But we are going to shoot another video clip. If they do not enforce a full lockdown, so you cannot see anybody, we are going to shoot another video clip by the end of the month. So yeah, we try to keep ourselves alive a little. That's what we're doing. Okay.
Well, that's it's good. It's good to hear that you guys are so active and optimistic, and you guys and gal are very interested in just moving forward. And you know, it's because I'm talking to you. I've noticed that I've been talking to so many women on the live stream, and it just goes to show that women are really prevalent in the music business, specifically in bands, a lot more than maybe I've been used to. And I don't know, but I mean, here I am. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to Lena Scissorhands. I'm talking to Tadia. I'm talking to Jennifer from Dust in Mind. I'm talking like all these women that I'm talking to. Alice Zombie. I mean, it doesn't have to be singers either. Bass players, drummers. Kiss Disease. I had the two girls, the drummer and the singer, the other day. It's a breath of fresh air, in my opinion. And I mean, is it something that you've been noticing also, that women are really becoming more, a stronghold in the music business?
Yes, I think we are having more visibility than a few years ago. I sing and play live. I think it's 10 years or more. So I can see that there's a different approach towards female-fronted bands or female bands. It makes me kind of uncomfortable sometimes being a woman, because sometimes you get too much attention. Sometimes people say you shouldn't play hard rock or metal just because you're a girl. You should sing pop stuff. So it depends. It depends. It can be an advantage. It can be a disadvantage. I don't know which is the prevalent side. I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, I can see. I was discussing this the other day with a really good friend of mine who plays keyboards, and he's an amazing musician. And we were talking about how some some women have used it to their advantage. Maybe they take a little bit too much advantage because you see a lot. So you're a good example. You're the front gal of a rock and roll band. Now there's a few gals that they're the front girls of the band, but then they're always like, so you'll go to their profile page, their band's profile page will have like 20,000 followers, but then the lead singer or girl of the band, she'll have like 150,000 followers because like they take advantage of the fact that they're pretty girls that go on and they talk about. Now, whether that's wrong or right, that's not my, that's not up to me to decide. But I've noticed that some people take advantage of that. But then I also noticed that some people don't. And like, for example, talking to you and we're talking to the rest of the band, and it seems like, when you keep everybody as close to being as equal, because no matter what, even if it's an all-guy band, this happens a lot too. Like the lead singer might be a good-looking younger guy, and he's got all these fans, and then the bass player and the drummer, like nobody knows who they are. So it's nothing new. I mean, this has been going on for years and years and years, but I like it when a band sticks together like you guys, and it's just like, we're all the band. It's not just you, it's not just him, it's all of us. And I mean, it makes it more fair, I think.
I've been discussing about this stuff a lot with male musicians and female musicians. I think I'm in between because I think I try to, step out. I don't know how to say that, for the music I make, not for the fact that I'm a girl. Or like, I don't know, wearing no clothes and publish pictures and stuff. I don't do that. I don't like it. But unfortunately, I don't have so many followers or stuff, but my page has far more followers than my band's page. And I see that when you publish a picture and you're alone, like during a photo shooting, you get some likes, a number of likes. When you publish a picture with the whole band, especially if it is this band, so with guys, with me, I get far less likes. And while when I published some pictures with my female band, which right now we stopped a little, but I used to have also an all-female band, and we got far more likes. So I think it's because the audience mainly in the rock and roll scene are guys. That's why, probably. But it's something that makes me uncomfortable. I don't like this. I'd like my band to have 100,000 followers and me just 2,000 followers. I would be very happy with that.
Well, I'm glad that we're talking. I didn't expect to bring this up because this is a deep type of conversation, but it's something that should be talked about, and I'm glad I can talk to you about it because it is, and I don't mean any disrespect for any artist that is the lead singer of a band, whether you're a man or a woman, and you maybe have some different attributes about yourself because you might be good looking or you have nice hair and blah blah blah, because it's the reality. Like that is, I mean, singers in bands, they usually have more people following them for whatever reason. It's like I said, it's been going on for years, but I think it's starting to become less and less of a thing, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I mean, we see it all the time, but at least when I do live streams and I talk to people in bands, it's just my thing. Like, I've already had those pictures of the guys in your band saved in my phone and ready to go. So when I did this live stream with you today, I'm specifically wanted to talk about the guys in your band because I really, I'm never really a front person in bands. I've been in plenty of bands myself, but I've always been the bass player or the drummer or the keyboard player. So I understand.
Yeah, I saw you play drums too. Wow.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
cool. Loved it.
Of course. But so I know how it feels to be in a band where, everybody just really cares about the lead singer, you know, and it doesn't make me feel bad or it doesn't make me feel good. It's just the reality of life. That's how it's been. But I also like to bring everybody's attention that, the whole band, all the members, I just like talking about everybody in the band instead of just like, for example, we were talking about, and I know you're busy. We'll wrap this up. But I was talking to my buddy Chris yesterday about Arch Enemy and how they have the new singer Alicia, who I know. I've done some shows with her. I'm friends with her. But
Oh my God, really
yeah.
love.
Right. And he was just, we were making a joke. He's like, do you know who the drummer of that band is? He's like, I don't. Who cares, right? Because it's like, it just seems like, the band Arch Enemy and then the lead singer who's a very pretty girl. Those are the important things to maybe majority of us guys per se, And I get it, but I just think, we need to start paying more attention to a band and, everybody plays their part. And yeah, the drummer of Arch Enemy, he is a person and he's got a name, and so does the bass player and so does the guitar player. And if you dig in deeper, you might even learn that like those people actually probably participate in writing the songs too. And bands are very interesting and I believe
I'd like to add that it might be, I don't want to say that it might be frustrating, but it's sad that other members do not get the right attention, the attention that the lead singer, as in Arch Enemy, happens. But I think it's frustrating also for a singer, because when you finish a gig or a concert and you've been practicing a lot, you've been spending hours in writing, in trying to, write songs and everything with the guys, and the things you get from the audience are, oh, it's good to see a pretty lady playing the guitar. Like, really? This is the first thing you're saying? I think Alicia will probably go through this stuff a lot. And it's sad because I think people should pay more attention to the fact that she's talented, not to the fact that she's pretty. She's very pretty, actually.
Yeah. And I hear what you're saying, because sometimes people say things without even thinking. Like if somebody comes up to you after a show and says, "Hey, you did a good job playing guitar," for being a girl, like they're not even thinking like that's not a compliment. That's more like an insult. Like you're saying like, "What are you trying to say, buddy?" Like what do you mean? I mean, and the person, they might have good intentions. They might just want to say that you're really good at guitar, but then they say for a girl because it's in our brains. It's just over years that because it's been predominantly a male led business. And I've just been noticing that I think the tides are turning. And I also hope that not only does the tides turn for allowing women to be rockers and metal and all that stuff, but also for the lead singers to also kind of step aside a bit and offer the opportunity for bands in general to take the spotlight, because that's what it's all about. I don't know. It was interesting that we got into this. I didn't expect to get into this. This is super deep, but I'm glad I did with you. And so we should probably start wrapping the stream up today. Is there anything that you would like to tell people watching about what you guys might have coming up in the future, or anywhere for us to look for what you guys might be having up in the future?
Well, we're shooting a new video clip by the end of the month, so you're going to see it on our YouTube channel. If you haven't done it yet, check out our video clip, Bloody Game, and also our old video clip called You Give Me Shame. And you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. So if you like hard rock music, you should definitely check our band out.
Okay. And again, I want to say thank you very much for joining me all the way from Italy today. I really appreciate your time. And, we'll have to do this again. Let's keep in touch, of course, like we have been. And yeah, we'll have to wait for you guys to come up with something new, like you said, and do it again. Talk about some more stuff.
Yes, sure. Thank you for having me, really. It's been a great time.
Same here. So let's end the stream. What I normally say at the end of every stream, I will see you on the next stream. Rock and roll. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Rock and roll.